It's your Curvy Rose Girls here. We are currently in the kitchen. We are not at our shop today, but we wanted to make sure that we joined you today for our weekly chat. We had a family emergency, and so we are trying to work our things around. We won't be open tomorrow or today, but we wanted to make sure that we got on the chat with you today to make sure we keep to our word and our schedule.
Yeah, and thank you all of the brides. Thank you to all of the brides that that rescheduled with us.
Yeah.
This was an unfortunate,
Unexpected
and unfortunate emergency that came up, and so we've been working the last few days rearranging schedules and rescheduling folks and all of that. So we heartfelt thanks to everyone who opened up their schedules to work with us. We know it's been an inconvenience, but we so appreciate it and appreciate you.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be on long, not like last time on Wednesday, 35 minutes, which was like
yeah.
But real quick, there was, before we get into, like, usually on Fridays we talk about Curvy Rose stuff. So as you can see, we're not at the shop, so we don't have dresses to show or anything like that. But before we get into all of that, I just want to do something real fun. I don't know about y'all.
I have no idea what she's about to do.
Well, of course you know, because usually I just spring it on you. I gotta keep you on your toes. Choo. So, I don't know about other parts of the country, but here in Atlanta, McDonald's has donut sticks.
Oh.
McDonald's has donut sticks, and I had them for the first time. I mean, they come. There's 6 that come in a little bag, and they have like sugar and cinnamon. It's like sprinkled in sugar.
Okay.
I had them for the first time yesterday, and I was like, yeah, like, what's up? And now McDonald's does say it's for a limited time, so that's why I was just like, I'm just gonna show you.
Okay, it's for a limited time.
So I don't know how long they're gonna be around, and I don't know if they're around in other parts of the country. So for y'all, for those of you who do know, in other parts, and know that they had donut sticks, like shout it out, because these things are like kind of good. Not good for your diet.
Oh,
if you want one,
but they're real tasty.
But they are tasty.
Okay.
They're like a guilty pleasure right now. I mean, I've only had them once, but
okay.
I don't know.
And
Okay, anyway.
I didn't eat breakfast today,
So I brought you some.
Oh.
And you see it has McCafe on here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they're not warmed up like they would be if they were under the heat lamp, but
under the heat lamp. That sounds
well,
really appetizing.
Well, McDonald's, I mean, it's not like you go into a gourmet donut shop,
okay,
but
so they're really like little sticks.
Yeah.
Little fingers.
Right. Well,
little donut fingers.
Okay, so yeah, so you could.
I might have to go and warm these up in the microwave. Okay, hold on. Hopefully it won't stick to my lip gloss.
Well, I mean, I might have to go.
It's okay.
I thought you wait.
They're fried.
Yeah, it's like fried dough.
Oh, and very sugary and sweet.
Now, how they're advertising it is, you get your donut sticks in a coffee, and you can dip it in your coffee kind of thing.
Oh,
but
no, I don't want soggy donuts.
But, some people like that kind of thing. But I just thought I would share that with you, sister.
Oh, thank you, sister.
Yeah, I just bought an extra set for her.
Thinking of me. That's nice.
So anyway, as she goes off and finishes her donut, I will, like off camera, I was going to talk a little bit.
Crackle. Crackle, crackle.
I'm going to talk a little bit about bridal stuff, okay? So, here at Curvy Rose, we really care about our brides. You get really personal attention from us. We want you to always feel empowered when you are, talking with us and watching our videos, but also feel emotionally supported. And so we, as you can tell, we're really kind of goofy, but we're transparent and just like to support women in whatever season of life that they're in. So, in the season of life that women are in when they come to see us, generally they are looking for a wedding gown. And so, when brides see us, we understand that it's a very emotional time. We understand it's a very exciting time. And also there's some nervousness. And so we hope that these videos kind of give you, our brides and their friends and family an idea of who we are and how earnest we are in helping you not only find your dress, but and helping you look fabulous on your day, but hopefully also feel cared for and empowered in the process. So one of the things, are you okay? Okay.
I'm just enjoying my breakfast lunch. Okay.
Okay. So one of the things we were talking about today is, just some of the trip ups that we find that brides, encounter when they're shopping for a dress. Mm-hmm. We know, it's exciting, when you get engaged, right? And it's thrilling, and in me, and a lot of women dream about the day that they're going to go shopping for their dress. So they prepare like months, if not years in advance. I mean, we are conditioned to, dream of our wedding day, and even when we go shopping for a dress and, and all that. And and if you have, your mom and your grandparent or your grandmother or aunts and they share their experience, it only heightens your excitement, right?
Yeah.
But some of the things that, that might be helpful is to know that we know that it's exciting, and we're excited for you, number one. And two, don't be afraid to give into the process. Your dress, finding your dress, it's a kind of an individual thing. I mean, you could find it on your first trip. You could find it at, your last appointment at your fourth store or fifth store. And you may be emotional and cry, but we've seen brides that find their dress and they're not very emotional,
really emotional.
but they're not emotional people anyway, and that's okay.
And that's okay.
You don't have to ascribe to an image in your head or an image that you saw in a movie or you saw on TV or online.
Yeah.
It really is a personal thing.
It's a personal thing, and it's a really personal experience. So, we just want you to be aware that you don't have to fit into a particular box. Whatever someone has advised you, like we hear a lot that people advise that you go to 4 and 5 shops before you decide on the dress. That isn't necessary. I mean, you can do that, and that's okay. But one of the risks in going to 4 and 5 shops and trying on 25 or more gowns in total is you get overwhelmed, and kind of what you want can get lost in the sauce. Because there's so many opinions and there's so many people involved in the process. Once you get to that last store, it can get you can get a little bogged down and dizzy with the different options, because every bridal store, let's face it, their wedding dresses are a specific clothing item, and there's only so many ways to design a wedding dress, if you get my gist. There are only so many details that are going to be included in a wedding dress. So at some point, the dresses are going to start to get repetitive.
And they're going to look the same because they're all ivory looking.
Because they're all ivory.
Or they're all kind of blushy, champagne color. I mean,
they all have some sparkle or some beading or some lace.
Or they're very classic and clean. And then it's like everything just starts to blend.
Yeah, everything starts to blend.
And you're in the matrix.
Yeah, especially if you're looking for a specific shape and a specific silhouette. There are only so many gowns that are going to have what you're looking for. And after a certain point in time, it's going to be like, okay, what did I try on again? Did I try this one on? I mean, we've literally had brides come in and say, you know what? I'm not sure if I tried this on before. If you're not sure that you've tried on a gown before,
Yeah, and it was the same one.
And we had the same gown, and she didn't even remember. And we have brides that don't remember if they've tried it on before at another store. You get what I'm saying? Because they've tried on so many. That can become a bit of a problem.
Yeah, because it's harder to make a decision.
It's really hard.
And, you know, and one of the things that can be really, you know, difficult is that you're excited at first.
Yeah.
And you bring everybody with you that's going to help you, you know, make a decision. And as you go to these different stores, you know, it's the hype. It's kind of like the hype starts to dwindle. You know, it's like, oh, I'm excited. Everybody's here. Oh, you know, oh, well, this is my first time trying. So, you know, we have some more appointments, and you're taking your champagne with you to the next store.
Yeah.
And this is the next store. And eventually you just tired, but you don't want to tell your girlfriends because it was a whole
like
weekend that you all were planning
to go out.
And after a while, you're like, okay, I'm just like tired.
So over it. And then, you know, your friends are trying to be supportive.
Of course, and excited for you.
And who's to say that some of your friends are like, I'm putting a smile on my face, but I am so over this. This is the fifth store that we've been to. Can we make a decision?
And you know, and we're not discouraging you from shopping and making a good decision for you and your family.
Right, but
we're just cautioning to over shopping.
No over shopping.
Over shopping.
It can lead you into a place that you don't want to be.
Which is buying a dress that you really are not in love with because you're tired.
Because you're fatigued. You're shopping fatigue.
Just being real.
And you're just like, okay, I'm over it. This works. Okay, yeah, let's get this one.
And I just feel like this girl, this saleswoman, I like her enough. Let's just do this because, you know, and that's what we don't want. No. We want you to be empowered and to feel cared for.
Yeah.
That you were cared for throughout this bridal experience and with us in finding your dress. Yeah. So even if we don't have it, we've had brides where we were like, show me the dress that you really looking at, you know, you really love. And they show us a picture. Of course, they're like, I don't know, like, you know. But they show it to us, and when we know, like, okay,
oh my God, I see the expression on your face.
That brings you joy. Go get your dress, girl. Go get your dress. So we're not like so caught up in the hype of what we offer that we're not gonna be real with you. You know,
and we can tell when someone has already like bought their dress and they just came to I'm like,
yeah, because
you've already decided on what you want. There's no reason to not let us know. Like, yeah, you bought your dress, or you know in your heart that you're going back to get your dress.
And that's okay.
And it's okay with us. We understand the fear of missing out. We totally get it. And sometimes brides know that that's their dress, but then they're like, but wait, this is the only like the second store I've been to, so I need to keep looking. And it's like, no,
you don't have to.
Keep
just
looking.
Just like when he proposed to you, I hope that you didn't keep looking.
I know, right? You were like, you know, okay, wait.
You're great. But hold the ring for me. Well, I want to wear the ring. I'll be wearing the ring. But I'm going on a date tomorrow with another.
I'm going to keep looking.
Because I'm still looking.
I'm still looking. And it's like,
your dress reflects the beauty of your love. And the beauty of your love with the person you're marrying.
Yes.
I guarantee if you were marrying someone else, your dress that reflects that love would be different.
It would be different.
Now it may be the same silhouette, but the details would be different.
Yeah. Because
your dress is like a fingerprint. It is personal to you and your love.
Yeah.
It is specific to that.
Yeah.
So, you know, and and of course, you know, dresses can be, you know, customized, and you can put a veil on to make it really like it really reflects you and your venue, your love, and you know, everything comes together. So,
yeah. Oh, yay.
2020, girl.
2020,
that's all right. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, we can't wait to meet you. That's cool.
So, you know, we know that it's exciting, and it is an exciting time because for a lot of women, this only happens once.
Yeah.
You know, if it's your first time, this whole the whole euphoria and experience happens once in your life. Okay, and so it's important to sit in that and bask in that, because I mean, even for me, you know, if I choose to remarry again, it's not going to be the same as the first time.
Definitely
it's like having my
not.
first child. I felt different with my firstborn than I did with my second. I love them both.
Absolutely.
But it wasn't the same. Now,
It's a different
you know,
experience,
so it's
yeah.
a different experience. It's it's sort of like growing another heart, if you will, if you're doing it the second time.
Yeah.
And those those ladies who have remarried or, you know, gotten married again, you know what I'm talking about. But for those who is their first, you know, take it all in. You know, you want to go to 4 shops, go to 4 shops, but understand that the over shopping can end up
it can backfire.
counteracting what you're really trying to do. And even if you space it out like over weeks or whatever, and you have your pictures on your phone, understand too that the address on a phone, the picture of address on a phone does not accurately reflect how it actually looks on you.
Yeah. And seeing it in person or seeing it with a high resolution camera is one thing, but seeing it, you know, just on your camera phone with the dim light and everything that goes along with that, it can only give you just this much of how great you look in a dress, if you get my gist. It sometimes doesn't depict it accurately. Now, hey, there are phones out there that can do wonderful things.
Yeah, but it's never going to be the same as you actually being in the dress and how you feel in it.
Yeah,
it captures it gives you a picture of the actual gown and how it looks on you. But nothing can replace how you feel. A picture cannot capture that.
Yeah, a picture can't really capture it.
So-
And knowing within your heart that it's the right thing for you.
You can look at details all day long. I mean, we swipe through Instagram all day long. But unless you're actually on the, you know, in your favorite Instagram post, and it's a picture of a couple walking on the shore, or even just a beach scene. You know, a lot of us look at that because we want to stay calm in, you know, very stressful situations. It's not the same as actually being on the beach.
This is true.
We're hearing the sound of the waves
And feeling
hitting the shore and the breeze. Yeah, you look at it and it gives you some sense of calm, but it is not the same as actually being on the beach.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the same thing with the dress,
Yeah.
with your dress.
Yeah.
And so, by all means, you know, our brides take pictures of gowns, of themselves in gowns all the time, but be aware that having a picture is not going to be the same.
If having a picture isn't going to give you that same feeling and that same sense of home and that being in the moment will.
Yeah, the being in the moment. That's basically what we're saying.
We just want you to stay in the moment.
Stay in the moment. Sorry.
Sorry. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
We got a call. Well, anyway, we're gonna wrap up, but you know,
we need
just
to
some
go.
tips to keep in mind as you're shopping around and you know, enjoying your moment as a bride, being the center of attention, because you are the prize. Understand that.
Just like we talked about on Wednesday.
You are the prize.
You are the prize.
You are the center of attention.
So act like it, ladies.
Because you're beautiful.
Absolutely.
So hopefully this was helpful for you. We really care about you, and we want you to feel, again, be empowered and feel supported through this whole process. If you have questions about anything that we've shared today, please DM us, or you know how to get in touch with us.
Message us or
You know
comment below.
You know how to do that.
Yeah, you know what's up. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to get back to my donut fingers.
Yeah, and if you all of our videos are archived on our website at kirbyrose.com/blog. So check that out. After 24 hours on Instagram, of course, these videos go away, but they live forever on our website, kirbyrose.com/blog. And then also remember to turn on your notifications so that you're notified when we go live. And I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna sign off. Thank you all again for your prayers, you know, during this emergency that we're handling, and we will talk to you again next week.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.